Hello! Happy Halloween! My name is Carrie with Dark Side of the Library. Today we are broadcasting live to Amazon Live, YouTube, and Facebook. So at Dark Side of the Library, we love reading spooky books and we love Halloween, perhaps a bit too much. There's no such thing. Just waiting for our Amazon friends to join us. I have a little phone over here that you'll see me glancing at so that I can see the comments from our Amazon friends. Happy spooky season. I'm going to start off the conversation. Now, on Amazon, our address right here, shop Dark Side of the Library on Amazon, you can see a carousel of the items that I'm going to be talking about on our stream today. You can click on them, you can buy them. If you do, I get a little bit of affiliate money. But hopefully this will be entertaining and not just a giant sales pitch. We just love Halloween so much. Okay, I have a lot of things to show you today. Got to get them ready in my carousel. First of all, we're going to talk about, because everyone asks, the camera that I'm using is a Logitech Brio 4K. It's an upgrade because the older Logitech I had that was much cheaper really couldn't handle light very well. It made everything dark and weird. I did not like it. So I upgraded to the Logitech Brio 4K. I am not broadcasting in 4K right now, but we do occasionally on YouTube. It makes it clearer, you can see stuff easier. But it did take a little more powerful laptop and a more powerful computer to be able to run the 4K stream. So I had to get a new laptop. Yay! Also, I am using a $123, currently 5% off, big whoop, Blue Yeti USB microphone. It plugs right into my computer. I don't have it as close to my face as I should, but I'm right-handed. It gets in the way of my mouse. So I'm just going to talk louder. Woohoo! So people always ask about the microphone we use, and if you watch any of Katie's live streams, she has her microphone visible right here, which is why her sound is better than mine. I am drinking my tea, which is caffeinated. Hello, welcome. I'd love to hear from you in the chat. Wanted to show you this cute fall kitty mug that I'm drinking out of. It has a kitty wearing a scarf, and there's fall leaves, and I'm drinking very scorching hot Earl Grey tea, as I do. Okay. From time to time, I'm going to shock people by putting on my Halloween glasses. I thought that would be good for a laugh, but I figure I shouldn't have them on the whole time because if you just jump into my stream and you don't know what's happening, you're going to be like, what is happening? So, while we're on the subject of mugs, I wanted to show you some mugs that just got here yesterday. They are by Certified International. They are not on sale, sorry. But for 35 bucks, you get 4 of them. They are figural mugs. Let's say, hand wash only, do not microwave. So these are not ideal for people like my boyfriend, who sips his coffee for a minute, puts his mug down, walks away for half an hour, comes back and has to microwave his coffee. That's not going to work because you can't microwave these. And they are a little fragile. You know, if you're not careful, they're going to chip. But look how much tea you can hold in here. I'm not drinking out of this one today because I haven't washed it yet. I just got it on my doorstep yesterday from Amazon. So you get a set of 4. So here's the pumpkin, or should I say jack-o'-lantern. You get a creepy ghost. Yay! Now, if you want to learn more about these later, we're going to have some shoppable videos on our Amazon storefront, which you can find at amazon.com/shop/darksideofthelibrary. It's right here below in the screen. So here's the ghost mug, again by Certified International. Then this one was a little scary, so I didn't have it showcased just in case people are freaking out. A skeleton skull mug. Woohoo! There it is. Love it. Cool. Okay. And it's figural, just like the others. Hand wash only. Do not microwave. Bummer. Okay. Last but not least, my favorite. The black kitty mug. It just looks so happy and cheerful, yet sort of menacing, don't you think? It is never too early to start drinking out of our Halloween mugs. Okay, I'm going to put that down. Have a lot of things to show you today. Not sure. Oh, okay. So we have some children's books to look at, and let's start with the very first one. It just came out a couple days ago. Everyone is freaking out. This is the sequel to my favorite movie, The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is Disney Press's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shea Ernshaw, and it is the official licensed sequel to the film. On the back it says the nightmare didn't end after Christmas. So I'm holding out hope, and I'm not a big fan of sequels, but I bet they could do a good job if they made this into another stop-motion animated movie using 2022-2023 technology. So Long Live the Pumpkin Queen is a YA book. It's meant for teens, but I am an old goth granny that is going to be reading it. Let's see what it says. Let me put on my very unattractive nerdy glasses for you. Here we go. Jack and Sally are truly meant to be, or are they? Sally Skellington is the official, newly minted Pumpkin Queen after a whirlwind courtship with her true love, Jack. Sally adores Jack with every inch of her fabric seams. If only she could say the same for her new role as Queen of Halloween Town. Cast into the spotlight and tasked with all sorts of queenly duties, Sally can't help wondering if she's traded her captivity under the Dr. Finkelstein for a different, albeit gilded, cage. But when Sally and Zero accidentally uncover a long, hidden doorway to an ancient realm called Dreamtown, she unknowingly sets in motion a chain of sinister events that will put her future as Pumpkin Queen and the future of Halloween Town itself in jeopardy. Can Sally discover what it means to be true to herself and save the town she's learned to call home? Or will her future turn into her worst, nightmare? So let's see what it says about the author. For those of you just joining us, we're chatting about the Pumpkin Queen book. Shay Earnshaw is a New York Times bestselling author and winner of the Oregon Book Award. Her books have been published in over 12 countries and languages, and her novels The Wicked Deep and Winter Wood were indie next picks. Her debut adult fiction novel, A History of Wild Places, was released in December 2021, and I have not read it yet. So again, this is Disney Press. The brand new YA book, Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. So I would buy this for a 13, 14-year-old and up. It is wholesome-ish. It's from Disney. If the kid likes dark stuff, that's fine. So here's a quote from Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. I sense there's something in the wind that feels like tragedies at hand. She was not wrong. And the prologue, I'll just read a little bit of it. Those of you watching on the rewatch instead of live, hang in there because we're about to talk more about other books and things. At the crisp, inky hour of midnight, Jack and I are married atop Spiral Hill in the Death's Door Cemetery. Wind stirs the bone-dry leaves, and Jack takes my soft ragdoll hands in his, the coolness of his fingers calming the flutter rippling across my stitched seams. The mayor stands broad-chested before us, officiating the ceremony, his face alternating between corkscrew-eyed elation and pale, ghastly tears while we speak our vows to each other in the grim custom of ancient wedding eulogies. Eulogies. Okay. So this is going to be a fun read. I feel like doing a book club for it. Okay. Long Live the Pumpkin Queen. Brand new. Let me set it back here. We are going to... okay, we talked about the mugs. I'm looking for some of my other things. Okay. Wanted to talk about this company called... oh, I didn't grab her. Shoot. Handmade by Robots. They are similar to Funko, which we'll talk about in a minute. Since I didn't grab Morticia. Hi, Charlotte. Thank you for the follow. This company is similar to Funko. You get a collectible toy inside a box that you're not supposed to open if you're going to collect it and make it worthwhile for money in the future. But I open mine. So this is number 35 in their knit series. And I'll get them out so you can see them. They make it look like this vinyl collectible was hand knitted, even though it's made out of vinyl or PVC or whatever. So this is the Mayor collectible vinyl figure from The Nightmare Before Christmas. Whoa! Let's check him out. I have not opened him yet, so I need to get my... I guess I don't need glasses for this one. Charlotte, what are you thinking you're going to be for Halloween? I usually am a witch because it's easy to throw on a witch hat. This is supposed to be a mini top hat that sits on the top of my head jauntily, but right now it's all I can do to have not messy hair on my live stream, so I'm going to call it good. Okay, let's get this mayor out and check him out. So I'm going to add him to my collection because I also have Funko Nightmare Before Christmas mayors. But this one is textured as though he's knitted. Look how cute that is. And he comes in a sitting position. And he has a little Handmade by Robots label and barcode back there. And on the back, his face changes to the sad mayor. I, of course, prefer the happy mayor. So cute! So this is the mayor figure. The other figures, Sally, Jack, Zero, etc., Oogie Boogie, are also available on Amazon, or they're coming out soon. So click the link below my carousel if you want to check them out. This one is currently 12% off. Unfortunately, the other day when I bought him, he was full price, so lucky you. Currently $12.21, so a little bit more expensive than some of the Funkos, but adorable, and look how cute he is on my shelf. Shall we talk about this bat light? I'm wondering if you're curious. Let's see if I can find it in my... Whoops! I backed out of the carousel again. Okay, here we go. I think I put the bat light towards the front so I could find it more easily. Did I not? No, of course I didn't. I don't want to make my live stream easier for myself. Okay. Is it towards the back? Yes, I see it. I see it. Here it is. So this is a pink and blue LED bat sign. It's hard to see the color correctly on my camera, and maybe I can get it closer for you. Oops, I don't want to destroy my whole display. I don't know if I can take it down without stuff falling. So it is definitely pinkish purple, more towards pink, with a purple bat. No, I've got to get this closer so you can see it. How did I hang this up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, nope. When I bring it closer to the camera, it looks white and blue instead of pink and purple. So if I could turn my lights off and have a dark room, this would look way more pink and purple to you. But if I did that, you wouldn't be able to see the rest of the live stream. It would be too dark in here. So it came with a battery pack that is 3 AA batteries. And I just like to hang it up for a cute little decoration, although it's really messing with my camera. Oh well. And I wanted to show you these cute little spider garland that I did to dress up my bookshelf. However, it is not currently available on Amazon, so I can't talk about it. Hopefully I will find it on Amazon and be able to show it to you later. So let's put my bat back here. And then I wanted to show you this other light up witch hat item, currently $14.99. It is really hard to show you on my camera because it's making it look white. But if there, it is orange and purple. It just doesn't like my ring light flashing on it. There you go. So it's a pink and purple witch hat. It has a battery pack. It did come with a USB. I'm currently out of USB ports on my computer, so I can't really use that. So I used batteries. So it just kind of sits there looking cute. And if I didn't have giant ring lights all over my room right now, you'd be able to see the colors. Purpley, orange, little witch hat. It's too bad the base is white. It'd look better if it was black, but oh well. I'm going to put that back up here. Yeah, that doesn't look good on that camera. I'll just put it back up. I'll just drop it on the floor. Okay. I like to have exciting live streams where lots of stuff happens and hopefully does not break. I knocked the mayor down. Let me pick you back up. All right. Let me know if you have any questions about any of these products. Okay. That was the pink and blue bat. We're going to chat about Hocus Pocus pretty soon. I wanted to show you the new Up with Paper pop-up cards that I got to send people for Halloween. I bought 2. This one is the pumpkin... Uh-oh. Yes, this one is the pumpkin carriage. Let's check it out. I apologize if it's going to make noise in my microphone. Sorry. Okay, it says it's sound and pop-up. So here, you just mailed this to someone, and you would, of course, put it in the envelope it comes with. You have to add extra postage because it's so thick. Let's see what happens. Okay, where's the sound? Cute. There's Grim Reaper driving a carriage. It says, Happy Halloween. Where's the sound? What do I... Oh, right here. Are you guys able to hear that? I hope so. That's cool. I wonder how long that battery lasts. Let's do it again. That's pretty cool. I'm going to set that up here. Excuse me, Mayor. So we can look at it. And I have another one. let me keep this envelope so I don't lose it later on, just because I dropped my witch hat on the floor when it was supposed to be up here. Aha! I made it. Whew! That time I didn't break it. Okay, the next card is called Witches and a Full Moon, I think. Again, extra postage if you send it to someone through the mail. Let's open it up and see what this one looks like. Here we go. Looks like this. Okay. And then we open it, and it's a pop-up. Witches and a cauldron with something green coming out of it. Happy Halloween. And then I lost my witch hat. Get back on my head. Let me fix this. Oh, this is an exciting live stream where I'm dropping everything. Okay, here we go. Happy Halloween. I pull the tab. Is my mic picking that up? Thank you. Katie says, I love your entire shelf setup. The witch pop-up is fun. Are you able to hear this? Is it close enough to the mic? I have to push the tab in and pull it back out. That's really creepy sounding, actually. So they just fold right back up. It says, yes, it sounds spooky with crows and weird witch noises. Haha, yes. Did you see the other one? I'm not sure when you started watching. I have 2 cards. And Katie, I actually got you 2 that you're going to be able to open on your show later some other time. I got that one and I got this one. But they're not in my carousel, so I can't talk about them. Okay, so this is the Witch Cauldron card. That's what it looks like on the outside. Katie says those look so cute. Here's what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to store it with its little... You know, let me put it back in the envelope. We have time, right? You guys don't mind if I shove this back in here? At the end of live streaming, my office is usually pretty destroyed because everything I've opened, I'm like, whoo, toss it over my shoulder carefully. Okay, there's that one card. Sorry they are so crinkly. Here's the other one. And they are currently less than $10 on Amazon. This would be a great card to send to a little niece or nephew who likes spooky things and aren't scared of them, or even a teenager. Like, it's hard to send teenagers gifts. I just send money. But this could be a cute card, like, I'm thinking of you, niece or nephew, etc. All right. Putting my glasses on for a second, because I want you guys to chat with me about these funny glasses. They actually make it really hard to see. They are a set of, they're by Ocean Line. There's a set of 6 of them for $16. These are not sunglasses. They're just plastic holes in there, but they're glittery. A couple of them actually are sunglasses. They actually do work. I don't have the rest of them sitting near me. I'm just going to put them on the shelf so we can see them. There we go. That looks weird. Okay. We are going to chat about some books now. I like Oh, here's my hat that keeps falling off. Thank you. It has some little feathers on it. It's actually not itchy. I thought it was going to be itchy. All right. Oh, I have to go to the beginning of the carousel to find the books I want to talk about. Here we go. Where are they? Oh, I'm missing a couple. Let's look at the ones I can find. How about that? We'll work our way through them. We'll just really briefly chat about them. I'm not going to read them to you. Oh, well, since I can find the Barrington Spirit. This is by a company that normally makes just teddy bears, and they make some Christmas and ballet-themed bears with outfits, but they decided to make this cute little plush ghost. He's adorable, and he's only $8.99. What a cute little gift you could surprise. You know, when you have regular trick-or-treaters that come to your door looking for candy, but then sometimes you get your friends' kids that come over, and you could sneak this into their candy bag as a gift, like surprise from Aunt Carrie, or whatever your aunt name is. It's just a cute little boo ghost. I wouldn't give it to a baby under age 3 because there's some little parts they could chew on and swallow the feet if they ate the feet off or something. So, just a simple little cute toy. And we're going to be talking about this in a few minutes. Next up, Barrington Carver Pumpkin, also $8.99. A little plush, cute. It's so adorable. And I would not give this to a kid under 3 because, again, they could eat the arms off or eat the feet, whatever. So cute. I like to have it on my desk keeping me company. Sometimes I talk to him. Or her. It's gender neutral. I talk to it. Tell it all my secrets. Okay, I'm looking for... Oh, I have some items here I don't have in front of me. Okay. Finley Flowers, Super Spooktacular, is a kid's book. I would say it is for probably 8, 9, 10-year-olds reading level. Let me grab some glasses to read this with. Finley Flowers is a book series. This is their Super Spooktacular edition. It would be great for young ladies. It is by Picture Window Books. It has chapters. It is a chapter book. Halloween's coming, what to wear, a supernova is born, sparklified, bling for the king, disappearing act, think fast, operation mummification. And there are pictures to help keep reading a long book like this less boring, because children love pictures. She's mummying her classmate. There's nothing really scary. Cute little witches dressed for trick-or-treat. This would keep a kid occupied a pretty long time on a car trip, airplane trip, etc. A rainy Sunday, which I'm praying for rain right now because it's been so hot. So I don't want to spoil the book for you. Cute pictures. And here's the rest of the series, which are also available on Amazon. Finley Flowers, Nature Calls, Original, Keeps Fantastic Fashion, etc. So it's not too spooky, but it is seasonal, so I thought I would bring it up, mention it to you. That's Finley Flowers. I got to take that. Whoa! I think I hear the UPS truck coming because my dogs are going insane. Yay! Let's talk about Mother Ghost. Mother Ghost is nursery rhymes for little monsters. It is a super cute book by Rachel Kolar, illustrated by Roland Garrigney? I don't know. So this is, boys and girls, come trick or treat. The moon is bright, the candy's sweet. Leave your houses and leave the light and join the goblin folk in the night. From Mary, Mary, Tall and Scary to Wee Willie Werewolf, the collection of classic nursery rhymes turned on their heads will give readers the chills and a serious case of belly laughs. With clever rhymes and spooky illustrations, Mother Ghost is perfect for getting in the Halloween spirit. So what age would we read this to? Well, let's find out. See, it's spooky, but humorous. The man in the moon looked out of the sky, and then we heard him say, I'm wide awake, it's now the time all monsters come to play. So you could read this to a 2, 3, 4, 5-year-old, and they would find it interesting if the 2-year-old would sit still long enough. Mary had a little ghost, his face was white as cloud, and everywhere that Mary went, he followed in his shroud. He followed her to school one day, so misty pale and cool, the children screamed and ran away to see a ghost at school. How about, Old Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard to fetch her poor dog a bone, but the skeleton there said, hey, don't you dare, leave all of my pieces alone. This. Katie says, I love the art style for this book. Yes, it is beautiful. We're going to cover this in our shoppable videos. Look at the jack-o'-lantern. This one says, twinkle, twinkle, lantern Jack, grinning orange against the black, crouched beneath the window light like a watchman in the night. That's right, I never thought of the jack-o'-lanterns as protecting me. I thought of them as greeting guests or scaring away the spirits. I don't want to scare away the spirits. I want to invite them. So that is your sneak preview of Mother Ghost. I would read to 3, 4, and 5-year-olds that can handle sort of spooky subjects. Next up, Back to School, Picky Little Witch. This is great to read to kids in August to get them ready for going to school. There's a whole bunch, and we're probably going to do a live stream on it. There are tons of books about monsters and witches and mummies and zombies, blah, 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 going back to school or going to school for the first time. So if you have a creepy little kiddo in your life, and I say that in the most loving way possible, this might be a good way to introduce them and help get through some of their anxiety about starting school again. Back to School, Picky Little Witch by Elizabeth Brokamp. Let's see what this one's about. It's time for the picky little witch to go back to ghoul shopping with Mama Witch. Every witch, big or small, needs a properly witchy hat, broom, shoes, and cape. But these two can't seem to agree on anything. Oh my gosh, I remember shopping with my mom and getting fights over jeans. She wanted me to wear jeans. Little goth girls don't wear jeans. We wear black skirts or black tight leotards or black pants. We don't wear jeans. Anyway, the picky little witch isn't interested in a dull black cloak, pinching shoes, or a splintery broom. And Mama Witch is upset to find that her daughter wants school supplies that have sparkle and zing and seat cushions. Like many parents, Mama Witch wishes for a potion that makes little witches more reasonable. It's only when they look at the situation from the other's point of view that the two find a compromise. So, cute style of illustration. Witch Mall for you, Mama Witch sang out, handing the picky little witch a fancy black envelope. Oh, goody, the picky little witch said, clapping her hands. I love getting witch mail. She opened the letter and read it out loud. School supplies for little witches. 1 cape, 2 hat, 2 pairs of boots, 1 broom, 1 jar of red newt's eyes, 1 bottle of bacterial soap, not antibacterial soap, bacterial soap, 2 boxes of toads for spell practice, 1 medium-sized black cauldron, and 1 cat. So they're going to the witch mall. They're getting in a fight. Lots of stuff is happening. It's really funny. Cute pictures. Hey, I want to look like that at Halloween. Anyway, I love the purple. The modern witch wants something comfy and fast, not like the toothpicks of the past. Oh, she doesn't like her broom. And they're trying on hats, etc. So, I'm not going to spoil the ending. That's Back to School, Picky Little Witch. And next up we have, not very dark, but it's about a witch, so I threw it in. Clever Little Witch. Okay, she's wearing pink and she looks very cheerful. Not your usual dark book. This one says, Little Lynn is the cleverest little witch on May Island. Or My Island. She has all the things a little witch needs. A trusty broomstick, a book of spells, and a magical pet. She also has something she definitely does not need. A baby brother. I know the feeling. Okay. Little Lynn tries to give him away, but even the orphanage for lost and magical creatures won't take him. What's a clever little witch to do? Maybe she can turn him into something nicer, like a goldfish. After all, what could possibly go wrong? This is Clever Little Witch. I'm Little Lynn, the cleverest little witch on My Island. Here's her baby brother. Oh, my camera is not enjoying focusing on this white book with my dark background. So as you can see, this is going to be very humorous, a little bit witchy, not very dark. She's offered baby Pho to the Forest Fairy Queen, but she said no way. She liked using baby's breath in her potions, but dirty diapers made her sneeze like crazy. She's trying to give them away. So I wanted to just mention Clever Little Witch. Okay, now let's jump back to the toys for a minute, because I have some fun things to show you. I forgot to bring some of the toys into the room, which makes me mad at myself. Let's chat about, are you guys ready to see my Lee Max Spooky Town 2022 Witch's Cottage? I am ready to show it to you. OMG. Here it is. I'm going to be careful lifting it up. It is a resin collectible village. Whoops! Light up house, and the second I touch it, the lights want to go out. Okay. I really need to show you how it works, though. It is plugged into my wall. You can't really see that it's lit up. I guess you can tell the difference when I turn it off and on. Yeah. There's a little light bulb that you shove in the back of it and a cord. And it comes with, there's a couple witches out front with the spell book. There's a black cat. There's a witch on the roof. There's a crow. Some ravens or crows, whatever. A witch flying out the window. And the back of it is also decorated, but not as much. You can see where I have the light bulb cord going in. I have it plugged behind me, behind my backdrop, which is a library backdrop. It is a collectible village from 2022, the Witch's Cottage. It is going to be sitting on my mantle on Halloween, just as a nice decorative accent, and I wish I could lift it up so you could see it better, but that's where my bookshelf is. It is currently $55, and they usually sell out and you can't, it's harder to get it the next year, or it's more expensive the next year. So if you are looking for a collectible village from Limax Spooky Town, this is the 2022 Witch's Cottage that they will never make again. I would suggest taking a look at it now, down below in our carousel. Click on it and see what you think. It's so cute. I am going to try not to buy the entire village. I just don't have room to store them or even keep them out year round. I just think I'm going to try and control myself and only own this one. Check back with me in a month and see how that went for me. I don't know. Okay, drinking out of my maple kitty fall mug. The kitty has a sweater on. He looks like my orange kitty, Tyler, R.I.P. Oh. Katie says, I'm so happy it lights up. Yes. Now, the more expensive spooky towns, besides lighting up, they'll make noise, or they'll have animated figures like the witch would be flying around the top of the castle. But that's the ones that are over $100, and I controlled myself and did not buy one of those. So, I'm holding a toy in my hand that I want to show you. Just got to find it in the carousel. And I know when I pull the carousel across, it makes people dizzy. Sorry. Trying to find it. It's not a Palm Pal. I know I added it. Where is it? Might not be able to talk about this toy if I don't find it. There it is. Tea Turtle. Okay. This is a two-faced doll that children use to tell you what mood they're in. So you shove the black kitty up inside, the butt of the little demon ghost, whatever this is, bat. And you could say, oh, I'm mad today. But then you start feeling happy and you want everybody to know. So you pull the happy bat out, put the angry bat all up inside there, and then you have a happy little bat. It is currently $15. It's a little bit sparkly on the black bat. How cute is that? I'm going to put the bat over here so we can keep enjoying looking at it. There. That is by Tea Turtle. Okay, we talked about my hat. It's a little crooked because I didn't straighten it after I got out of the box. We talked about my Halloween glasses. We are going to look at my Bram Stoker Funko. And I will take him out of the box. This is the author of Dracula. This was supposedly a BAM exclusive that you could only get at the Books, Toys, Tech, More store. I've never heard of it. But I bought it on Amazon. It is number 65 from the Pop Icons series. Notice that, and I need to open him. He comes in his little box, which I will keep forever. He's the author of Dracula. He is really cute. He stands up by himself. Wow, he wanted to get out of my hands. Woo! Did a ghost do that? He's carrying a copy of his Dracula novel with him. He's wearing gray pants, black shoes, a nice black vest and overcoat, and a little tie. He's got a little beard, and he looks relatively, interesting. He's not pouting. That is the author of Dracula. He makes my collection complete. I can't get him back in the box, so I'm going to put him up here and show you that he stands by himself. But I also had to get him his creation, Count Dracula. Now this is meant to look like the Gary Oldman Dracula in the 1992 movie with Keanu Reeves, where he had a terrible accent, and Winona Ryder, I love her, but she also had a terrible accent, but she tried her best. It's from Bram Stoker's Dracula, the film, which was by Francis Ford Coppola, if I'm not mistaken. And I actually own this one. I don't have Van Helsing yet, and I don't have Vlad the Impaler yet. So my collection is not quite complete. Let's get out this little Dracula. Now, when you take them out of their boxes, you make them less valuable. And a collector will be able to tell if you took it out of the box ever or not. They have ways of knowing that. But I'm not buying these to resell ever. I'm buying them to keep and display. So that is Bram Stoker's Dracula from the 1992 movie. Correct me if it was 1993 or 6, but I think it's 1992. Here he is. He's got a happy little smile, and notice he doesn't have any fangs protruding. Beautiful red cape. He's meant to look like the actor Gary Oldman in what must have been a very uncomfortable wig. Oh my gosh, it must have been horrible. Let's have him stand by the author that created him. Now, I want to point out that my little witch cottage is randomly turning itself on and off, and I don't think it's meant to do it that way to, like, flicker or glow. I think that I'm bumping the cable. It's plugged in back here in the wall, and there's this heavy backdrop laying on top of it. I think it's turning it off. 1992 movie. I was right. Francis Ford Coppola. Thank you, Katie. Yes. So I think that this cottage is okay and it works fine. It's just that I'm personally bumping the cord because I'm wiggling around and grabbing merchandise so much here. Okay. A Fall for Friendship is the next book I want to see. It just turned off again. It has this. It has one of those on-off quote. Nope, I don't dare play with it because I'm going to probably accidentally turn it off again. It has a flip switch. Nope. Click on, click off. Nope. Okay, it must be the way I plugged it in. So next up, not necessarily a spooky Halloween book, but I wanted to mention it because it's so cute. It's an orchard novel. It's very diverse. There's children of all different racial backgrounds, colors, skin colors, traditions, etc., etc., etc. Ethnic backgrounds, I should say. It came out in 2018. It is The Apple Orchard Crew is one happy bushel because this year they get to plan a zombie hayride and a haunted barn party. Then Lizzie's older sister Gloria tells the story of an angry ghost who haunts the very barn they're decorating. This only makes Lizzie, Sarah, and Peter more excited. Olive doesn't believe any of it. Not even when strange, ghostly things keep happening all around them. Olive sets out to prove that ghosts don't exist and that Gloria and her friends are behind it all. But the more Olive investigates, the scarier things become. Could Gloria be telling the truth? Is the orchard really haunted? So it is a chapter book. I would probably read this to a 6-year-old or let a 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old read it to themselves. The chapters are pretty long, so I would tend towards, depending on your kid's reading level. It's illustrated at the beginning of every chapter, just in a little black and white image. So it is a chapter book, good for keeping kids entertained on a road trip, airplane, at bedtime, or perhaps on a rainy Sunday. And it's about a zombie hayride and some kids having adventures. So I had to pick it up and tell you about it. That's A Fall for Friendship. Super cute. Next up, let's chat about Layla, the Perfect Witch. This is from my own collection because I love collecting children's witchy books. Look how cute she is. She has a cauldron and her own frog familiar. I see a potion jar full of candy. I'm not sure. This is from the world of Gustavo. I don't know who Gustavo is. Somebody maybe let me know. Look at the beautiful end papers. Layla, that's me. From left to right, my big sisters, Adelpha, Fur, and Lucy. They all have little vampire teeth. She's my beautiful Baba. She's looking for her gingerbread man. Wanted, Hansel and Gretel. Extremely dangerous for witches. So let's check out what this book is about. Love the back cover. Layla is a witch. A very determined one. More than anything, she wants to learn to bake. So this is right up Katie's alley. Katie says, oh my gosh, I love that her familiar is a frog. Yes! Layla Wayward is an extraordinary little witch. She's the fastest flyer, the most cunning conjurer, the sneakiest shapeshifter, and the craftiest carver in her coven. She has won trophies for potions, herbology, and alchemy, but what she dreams of most is winning the magnificent witchy cake-off. As the youngest in a long line of experts in the dark arts of patisserie, Layla expects baking to be easy peasy. But even with the most bewitching of recipes, she realizes the terrible truth. She's a disaster in the kitchen. I resemble that statement. Luckily, Layla has 3 magical sisters who are happy to share their culinary secrets with her. Will that help? So let's take a look. This is so cute. Far and wide, Layla Wayward was known for being an extraordinary little witch. She lived with her Baba and 3 big sisters, Adelpha, Fur, and Lucy, in their cozy gingerbread house. She was always the fastest flyer, the most cunning conjurer, the sneakiest shapeshifter, and the craftiest carver in her coven. So if you were reading this with a little kid, probably 2, 3, 4 years old, because there's very simple sentences on every page, but there's a lot to look at, so you would be making it interactive. Who can find the spider? Oh, I found the spider. Do you see a little ghost? I see a little ghost. Do you see a ghost that looks like a bunny? There it is. You know, there's a lot to talk about here. Oh, I'm not going to spoil the ending with who the winner is or how it's going in the kitchen. It's a pretty long book, and I love the art style. So cute. So this could be a great Halloween gift for a 4-year-old. Would be about the sweet spot. But again, not a kid that necessarily is scared of scary things. So be careful. You know your kids. You know your nieces and nephews and grandkids. Next up, I'm looking for it. Here it is. I'm dropping things on the floor. Happy birthday, little witch. I think I have the wrong edition in the carousel. I might have the paperback, but it looks... it looks a little different. Okay. It's by Leave Baton. It starts off with a spooky treehouse. Love it. It's Lizzie the little witch's birthday, but Cat has gone missing. She's not at the Witch Village Market, and she's not in the Witch this and that shop, and she's not in the Witch Pet Store. Can Lizzie find her in time for birthday cake? You can search for Cat with Lizzie. Just carefully punch open the doors to the Witch Village Market, the Witch this and that shop, the Witch Pet Store, and finally Lizzie's own house and take a peek inside. It was Lizzie the little witch's birthday, and what would a birthday be without a cake? Lizzie tried to conjure up one, but the spell didn't work. So not very spooky so far. Oh, it's a book. Oh, this is a library book and children have torn it, but you actually can peek inside the house. That's pretty cool. So this poor library book has had a hard life. I need to buy my own copy of it. I see cauldrons up on the rafters. And we're looking in the witch's creepy house, my favorite part. And a piece of the book just fell out and I'm going to have to tape it. Oh no. Let's fix it right now because the library doesn't want to have to deal with this. Let me get some tape. I have some right here. My favorite kind, gift wrap tape. And I don't think kids are going to actually be able to open this door anymore. But I'm going to attempt to tape it. And I hope I don't get blamed for ruining the book when I take it back to the library. No, I didn't do it. I made it better. I love when the tape sticks to itself and you're like, no, I'm just trying to tape it down. Okay, I'm repairing this book really quickly. There we go. Now the door stays where it's supposed to and you can kind of open it. I think I better tape it again. One more piece if you guys don't mind me taking the time. And I'd love to hear where you're watching from and what you might be for Halloween this year. I am in Seattle, Washington. And I'm going to be a witch. You guessed that much. Blue, she's sewing. And there's more doors that you can open. I'm scared to touch them. And look at the cozy house. It's worth it just for the cozy witch's house. Oh my gosh. Love it. Okay. Next up. Gotta look for some more books in here. Okay. We're going to chat about the Hocus Pocus Tarot in a few minutes because I know Katie is dying to see it if you're still here. I wanted to show you this beautiful new edition that I picked up yesterday, Katie. I said I went to a bookstore and I didn't get any dark books. I was wrong. Look at this gorgeous edition with gilt pages of Grimm's fairy tales. Okay, this is not Halloween related, but I snuck it in here. Katie says I've been looking at that this entire time. Oh, it's gorgeous. You're going to see it on our Dark Side of the Library social media page that Amazon doesn't want me to mention. I'm going to chat about this book on there, or at least show pictures of it. Look at the end papers. It's Black Roses. Whoa! And it is $24.99. Well worth it. It's by Arcturus. And we all own copies of the Grimm's fairy tales, but this one's gorgeous. So they only have, a few, that many of the Grimm's fairy tales, which there are hundreds of. It has Three Little Men in the Wood, Clever Gretel, Clever Elsie, The Three Snakes, The Girl Without Hands, one of my favorites, The Goose Girl, Rumpelstiltskin, Little Snow White. It has all the important ones. Here's the introduction. Is there any artwork? Oh, why yes, there is. Let's flip through and see how much. Oh, look, these little vines continue on the top of every page, and they showed it on the gilt too. That's so cool. So flipping through, not seeing. Oh, there's actually more artwork than I would have expected. That's pretty nice. Oh, okay. So let me look at one of these. Are these from one of the original editions, I'm assuming? So this is a beautiful gift book. If you have a little dark teenager in your life, you're not sure what to get for them, you don't want to get them a recent YA book because they might have read it. This is a gorgeous gift edition. You would barely even have to wrap it. I would put a little red bow on there and call it good. Grimm's Fairy Tales Arcturus edition. Okay. I really want this to light back up again. What do I have to do to get your light to go back on? Quit unplugging you, probably. Katie says, I wonder who the artist is. I think, well, good question. Let's find out. It looks like the original, and it wasn't Beardsley. The cover design is Peter Ridley and the cover illustration is Peter Gray, but they're not talking about the actual vintage pictures. It probably says in here in the introduction. Based on the original English translation by Margaret Hunt from 1884. So you would go to archive.org, where there's probably a copy of the original edition, and that would say who the illustrator was for the original illustrations. Okay. Now we are going to look at some more books as soon as I find them. That was Happy Birthday Little Witch. That's the correct one. We did The Clever Little Witch, Back to School, Picky Little Witch, Mother Ghost. Where's the rest of my books? Aha! The Clever Little Witch is over. No. It's going to be making a mess if I grab these. Okay. Let's look at Merry Witchmas, if I can find it in my carousel. Do I have it? Do I have it? Do I have it? Yes! Merry Christmas. No, that's Merry Witchmas. I might not have this in here. There it is. Merry Witchmas. It's kind of a modern 2020s anime style illustrated. It looks like just very, very, very modern. She's flying over a Christmas village. This says, swooping bats and spooky skeletons, candy canes and sparkling tinsel. Do these things make sense together? They do for Ginger, a witch who loves Halloween and adores Christmas. Just like me. This is why I had to grab this book. Sorry it's so shiny. It's the library binding. But Ginger has a problem. Santa has never visited her house because he doesn't think witches are real. If only she could get Santa to believe in her. With a little bit of magic, will Ginger's wish of a Merry Witchmas come true? She has a black kitty with a red collar. I love that this is a combo of Christmas and Halloween. Ginger was like any other witch. She wore a pointy hat, she rode a magic broom, she owned a black cat. Boo! And she joked with the neighborhood ghosts. But, unlike all the other witches, who were entirely enchanted by Halloween, Ginger loved Christmas too. So, cute pictures. There's a cauldron in the fireplace. Dear Santa, I live in the invisible forest. If you don't believe in witches, my house is impossible to see. There's Santa. I'm assuming this has a happy ending for the poor little witch. Whoops, I don't want to spoil the ending. Oh, Santa came to see her. That is Merry Witchmas. I'm going to take this back to the library and buy my very own copy. It is currently 50% off. It's only $8.99 on Amazon. I would grab it. You could give it as a Halloween present, birthday present, Christmas present, or a surprise from the cool auntie. Love that. Okay, let's look for The Curious Little Witch in my carousel, which I keep stepping out of on accident, which drives me crazy. Now, well, you know what I can find? Let's do the book I can find. Sammy's Spooktacular Halloween. Another really 2020s illustration style. Kind of looks like a cartoon. This is by Mike Petrick. And I'm going to stash this other book over here until I have found it in the carousel. We have about 5 more books to chat about, and then I'm going to be talking about the Hocus Pocus Tarot deck, which is not for children. Katie says, this book is perfect for people who love Christmas and Halloween. I know. So Sammy loves Halloween. The candy, the pumpkins, the scares. So when he gets the chance to be in charge of the family's next haunted house, he gets right to work. Even though it's only November. Suddenly Sammy's inventions are scarifying his family day and night, even on Christmas and Easter. Sammy knows he's on his way to making a spooktacular haunted house, but his family isn't so sure they can take a full year of his tricks. Two Lions is the publisher. Ooh, it starts off nice and beautiful and warm and cozy. Halloween was a ghoulishly delightful time of year for the Loomis family. They had the biggest, creepiest, scariest haunted house in the neighborhood. The whole family took part in the spooky celebration. Dad was the Halloween spirit, and Mom and Molly were cackling witches. Luke made the lightning flash, the thunder crash, and the fog roll. And Sammy made sure to give the trick-or-treaters a fantastically fun time. So, cute artwork. I would probably read this to a 4 or 5-year-old. Maybe a little much for a 2 or 3-year-old. It's cute. Not really scary. Just kind of funny. Lots of dinner table scenes. They're carving a jack-o'-lantern turkey. Happy Hallow Easter! By Easter, Sammy was on a roll. He was thrilled with his haunted house progress. His Easter basket is dropping spiders. The kids are not very happy about that. So you get the drift. That is Sammy's Spooktacular Halloween. Okay, now, next up, if I can find it. For those of you that were not here when I talked about them earlier today, wanted to show you my certified international Halloween mugs. You have to hand wash them and you cannot microwave them. So if you're the type of person that forgets to drink your tea and has to reheat it, this is not the cup for you. And they just look adorable. I might just set one on the kitchen counter just because it looks so cute. And it can be part of my decor. You get a set of 4 for $34.99. It includes a ghost. This would be cute with hot chocolate with marshmallows coming out of the top of the whipped cream. Wouldn't it? And maybe this jack-o'-lantern is kind of my favorite. I really like it. Okay. Let's find some more books to chat about because I need to make my way, through this long list. Oh, the Halloween Moon. Here it is. Got to get it out from behind my purple shelf mantle garland. And I knew I was going to knock something down. Okay. The bat doesn't really want to be up there right now. Well, too bad. I'm going to make you be up there. There you go. Okay. This is another book for older kids. It is by Joseph Fink. Esther Gold loves Halloween more than anything in the world, so she is determined to go trick-or-treating again this year, even if her parents think she is officially too old, because she's 12 or 13, which is the perfect age for this book. Esther has it all planned out, from her costume to her candy collecting strategy. But when the night rolls around, something feels off. No one is answering their door. The moon is an unnatural shade of orange. Strange children roam the streets wearing creepy costumes that might not be costumes at all, and it seems like the only people besides Esther who are awake to see it all are her best friend, her school bully, and her grown-up next-door neighbor. Together, this unlikely crew must find a way to lift the curse that's been placed upon their small town before it's too late, because someone is out to make sure Halloween never comes to an end. And even Esther doesn't want to be trapped in this night forever. So I don't know if I like the moral of this story. Maybe we do want to be trapped in Halloween forever, and we should be rooting against her. But it is longer than a chapter book. I mean, it obviously is a chapter book, but we usually say chapter books to mean stuff for 7, 8-year-olds. This is definitely for closer to preteens, young adults. It is a pretty long book, 271 pages. That's the Halloween Moon. This would be great for reading on a spooky, rainy, cold autumn night when you're bored and don't want to do laundry. So that's the Halloween Moon by Joseph Fink. I have not read it yet. Katie says, I sometimes use those kinds of mugs for pens and Sharpies and art supplies. Oh, that's a great idea. That would look so cute with pens sticking out of it. Let's find out. Here we go. How about the ghost because it's taller? Yes! That is brilliant. That looks so cute. I'll leave it there. I had handy dandy pens nearby, of course. Halloween Tree. Next up, this is written by Susan Montanari. Pictures by Teresa Martinez. Ooh, it has orange end papers. Woo! Came out in 2019. The Christmas tree farm bustled with excitement. Carols played as families moved up and down the rows of tall pine trees, exclaiming, "This one's beautiful," or "That one's perfect." Looking at the fancy decorated tree at the front, one sapling grumbled, "I don't like lights. I don't like decorations, and I don't like people." Look how grumpy that tree is. I'm guessing nobody picks it until the right little kid is like, "It's a Halloween tree." Hopefully the moral of the story is not the tree cheering up and becoming a Christmas tree. Ooh! One summer the tree heard children's voices coming near and scoffed, "Ugh, people!" "Yikes!" a boy named Ben cried. "That tree looks grumpy." Yes, I love it. The children are climbing it and playing on it. I bet it's making the tree even grumpier. Whoa, a whole bunch of stuff is happening. I'm not sure what it is. One foggy day, the tree turned into a dragon. So the kids are dressing the tree up and making it more fun and more useful. Look, oh, it's changing with the seasons. And I'm guessing that the final picture is going to be the big reveal of how cool the tree looks on Halloween. And I don't want to ruin it for you. But yeah, I was getting pretty close. Suddenly the tree is happy because it's a Halloween tree. Pretty cute. Pretty funny. All right, The Little Green Witch is next. By Barbara Barbieri McGrath. Oh, it's going to have little cute artwork. I see a bat. Okay, so she's definitely very green. The Little Green Witch is in luck. She's found some pumpkin seeds, perfect for making a horrible, monstrous pumpkin pie. But when she asks her friends to help her with the pumpkin preparation, all she hears is lazy whining. "Who will help me water the seeds?" asked the Little Green Witch. "What, me?" asked the ghost. "Beg your pardon?" asked the bat. "Water schmatter," grouched the gremlin. So she's the feisty successor to the Little Red Hen, where she's growing all the food and nobody wants to help, and suddenly they're hungry and want all of her food. Once upon a time, deep in the woods, there was a ghost, a bat, a gremlin, and a Little Green Witch. They all lived together in a twisted hollow tree. The ghost liked to float lazily above the steaming cauldron. The bat liked to hang around, snoozing in the broom closet. The gremlin liked to nap in the dark, damp cupboard under the sink. So the Little Green Witch did all the housework. Cute. "Who will help me carve the pumpkins?" No one wants to help her. She's all by herself in the kitchen. Just like the Little Red Hen. She's pouring mush into a pie crust and popping it into the oven. And all of a sudden it's starting to smell good and everybody, all of her roommates are coming out and want to help eat it. So that's the Little Green Witch. I would read this to a 4, 5, 6-year-old probably. And a 7-year-old could read it to themselves, but it would be too babyish and they wouldn't want to. Next up. Picky Little Witch. I thought I had out here. Oh, this book is not supposed to be in this stream. It is for a different stream I'm doing on our other channel, Cookbook Divas, where we talk about happy things that aren't Halloween. Okay, I have 2 books left, and then it's time for Hocus Pocus Tarot. But I have to be able to find these books in my carousel, which I might not have added, in which case we're done. I'll show you a sneak peek anyway. Back to School, Picky Witch, Clever Little Witch, Grimm's Fairy Tales, Well, I guess we're not chatting about these books because I stupidly did not add them. Okay then. We'll look at The Curious Little Witch some other day, and we're going on a pumpkin hunt. Has adorable illustrations. Search for it on Amazon. Oh, I love the end papers. It's a rhyming picture book for little kids. Look at all those bats. Oh my gosh, I love this book. I'm so mad at me for not putting it in the carousel. Cute, cute, cute. I have a huge stack of books now. And The Curious Little Witch has kind of a 1970s art style, but I think it's newer than that. Oh, well, the author was born in Belgium in 1954. Okay. Wow. That was something I wasn't expecting to see on the end papers. Here's what the art looks like. It reminds me of the Kellogg author that... Oh, and you can kind of... Every page has a different scene. Interesting. So that's A Curious Little Witch. All right. Are you guys ready for Hocus Pocus Tarot? But I think I'm going to take a second really quickly and try to turn this light back on. What is wrong with you? Come on, light. Is it that the plug is falling out? Is that why? Why do you hate me? Because you're not as pretty when you're not lit up. I must have unplugged it from the wall. Yeah. Maybe this is a defective little... It just doesn't like stuff being on the switch. I'm going to have to figure that out. It could be the plug in the wall that I'm using too is like... Bleh. All right. Are you ready for the Hocus Pocus Tarot? Just came out last week. Got mailed to me. Pretty awesome. Beautiful gilt on the box. Tiny font. Definitely need glasses to read it, especially because I have all these lights shining in my eyes. Katie says, I love this art style, so colorful. Bring a touch of witchcraft into your tarot practice with this official tarot deck inspired by Disney's classic film Hocus Pocus. Excuse me. Featuring beautiful original illustrations of Max and Dennison, the Sanderson sisters, Thackeray Binks, and many more as classic tarot characters. Pardon me, I don't know why I was struggling to read that. Okay. Comes with a ribbon to help you get the book out. The book, let's see how good this is. The book is a very important part of tarot decks to me personally. I really need it. Okay. This is by Minerva Siegel and Tori Schaefer, illustrated by Dread with a capital D at both ends. Okay, introduction, understanding your tarot deck. Cute little witch illustration. The major arcana, starting off with the Fool. And it has reversal meanings and upright meanings. Yes, I love it when they do that. Okay, so it's a great guidebook. It has everything you need. Great. But let's get to the important part, the cards. I'm going to use my ribbon to lift them up. Oh my gosh, there's so many. And look at the back. They decorated the back of the box too with a candle. I love that. Oh, that's so nice. So while we're talking about this, I'm going to put it behind me so you can see it. Excuse me, Bat. Oh no, I'm going to make a mess. Okay. Maybe I'm not going to... Come on. Sorry, Dracula. Nope. There. Whew. Okay. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. The card I always get. The Empress. Oh, this artist is so good. So talented. The Emperor. Who's that, you guys? I'm not the world's biggest Hocus Pocus fan, actually. Don't know much about it. Only seen it twice. The Hierophant. Of course, I will remedy that this October. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Someone alone in their grave. Okay, explain this one to me because I don't get it. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm very confused. Okay, I'll have to read about that one in the book. Here we go. Justice. All three of the Sanderson sisters. What do you guys think of this deck? Suspension. Oh, interesting. I wonder why they changed it to that. Transformation. There's Binks. That's a great card. Katie says, oh my gosh, the High Priestess is gorgeous. Yes. Temperance, another card I often get, unfortunately. And do I listen to it? No, I do not. The Master. Pretty cool. The Tower. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's their house. With smoke coming out of the chimney. Ooh, the Star. And the Moon. So lots and lots of green, orange, purple, and black, and gray. Here's the Sun. That's the darkest sun card I've ever seen. Okay. Judgment. Another card I get often. Oh, some good ones are coming up. The World. Thank you for the follow, Deborah. I really appreciate it. Happy Halloween. Looking forward to the spooky season. King of Potions. Ooh, nice. Queen of Potions. Oh, that's going to look like me in about 20 more years. I aspire to that. Knight of Potions. Or I could just stop dyeing my hair now and just increase the process. The Page of Potions. Okay, we don't need to look at the whole deck now. But I want to show you the 8 of Potions. Okay, the next suit is Candles. Here's the Page of Candles. And the Ace of Candles. And next suit is Pumpkins. Here's the Queen of Pumpkins. And the... Wow! That deck wanted to be read. I was trying to show you the Knight of Pumpkins and he flew out of my hands. Okay. Woo! That was fun. Whenever a tarot deck or card flies out of your hands, that means it really wants to be read. Page of Pumpkins, the Ace of Pumpkins. And the next suit is... Well, that's cute. Oh, check out the stairway. Or porch. Lightning is the last suit. And here's the King of Lightning. Queen of Lightning. These cards are so fun. This is a great gift option, says Katie. Yes. Here's the Page of Lightning. I want to look like that in about 30 years. Again, if I stop dyeing my hair, I'll get there sooner rather than later. This is a gorgeous deck. It's going to be really fun to play with. Do I have my top-down camera set up? Let me take a look. Extra camera. I do. So, Katie, would you like a 3-card reading if I shuffle very, very well? Katie says, Hocus Pocus 2 comes out in September 2022. I had no idea. Ooh, where did you read that? Let me keep my witch hat on my head. Stop falling off. Oh, it comes with a little elastic that I should be using to secure it to my head to look as witchy as much as possible. Okay, I'm going to have to really, really shuffle these a lot. And I have to figure out how to move my camera. Oh! My camera is pointing at the ceiling. That's not helpful. Okay. Shuffling, shuffling. So while we're here, IMDb. Nice. Hocus Pocus 2 would be a great movie to see in the theater instead of just at home, or I don't like watching movies on my phone. I want to see it as big as possible. IMDb. Oops, I know what you meant. So I'm not a professional shuffler here, people. I'm going to do my best. So Katie, think of a question that we can answer with 3 cards today. Like something brief, like how's your week going to go? Not a big question like how are you going to do at Emerald City Comic Con, which she is exhibiting at as an artist for the first time this year. Woo! Don't stalk her, but you can find her near the authors section, right? Did I say that right? You can go say hi to Katie, check out her artwork. Katie draws. She's going to get mad and send me bad vibes right now. Carrie, shut up. Okay, I'm shuffling. I'm not doing a great job of getting the suit split up. What will I learn over the weekend? Ooh, that's a great question. Okay. I'm going to probably cut the cards 2 more times while thinking about you and your question. By the way, Amazon would like us to make sure that we tell you we are not psychic. We are not trying to actually predict or divine the future. We're just playing with some tarot cards. Katie says, lol, thank you for the advert. Yes. So Amazon doesn't want a bunch of shysters on here trying to sell people psychic services, and I totally get that. We're just letting the universe make me draw the correct cards to help Katie with her question. But these cards are so thick, I'm actually having trouble shuffling them because they're on high quality paper, rounded corners, and the back is really pretty. Okay. Let me share my second camera. Here we go. Tell me. Oh, we're not pointing at what I'm... Hi. Tell me when to stop. There's got to be a better way to do this. Katie says, oh, this is great. If I've touched a card, I have to go really slow because Amazon has a delay. I don't know how to do this because the delay is going to make it hard for you to say, I feel like it should be this card. I guess the universe, when I see you type, I'm going to do the card that's under my finger. Yeah, the delay. Any ideas? Maybe now. Okay, I grabbed that one. And then tell me again when you're feeling like it's right. And I'll do the one that's under my fingertip. I'm messing them all somewhere on the upper right. That one. Okay, that's number 2. And now I'm going to keep shuffling them, sliding around. What feels right? What are we guiding towards? One more. We have an Amazon delay. There, got it. Okay. Now, I drew 2 cards, so you're going to have an explanation card. All right, let me clean up this part of the deck. We are still working on our second camera techniques here, and part of the problem is the stand that's holding the camera is in the picture. So we got to figure out a way to not have that there. All right, here are your cards. Okay. Camera. Go this. Yeah. I think I have to have them. Oh my goodness, I have to turn it. That doesn't work. I want to turn it this way. That's better. That's better. That's what I wanted. Okay. Let me grab my handy dandy book. Get it ready. Your first card. The immediate past leading up to this weekend. And the questions and you're wondering what you're going to learn. This is the basis for how your weekend is going to start. And it is... I gotta go the right direction. Screw it. I'm going to hold it up here. It is the 3 of Candles. Let's read about this card. I'll set it down where we can see it. Sorry, we're practicing our camera techniques. The 3 of Candles, page 58. Okay. You are well prepared for the journey ahead, whether it be traveling to an exciting locale or the beginning of a new enterprise, which it is. Katie says, that skull looks like my face currently, already a mess this weekend. So allow your motivation to carry you forward and embrace the new opportunities that lie before you. So leading into the weekend as you're preparing for your first Emerald City Comic Con as an artist, this is a great card to draw. It says that you are prepared for your new enterprise and traveling to an exciting locale, the Seattle Convention Center. Next, you're present where you're at right this moment. Right now, your second card is reversed. It is the 2 of Pumpkins, but it was reversed, which is interesting because I didn't shuffle it that way. Oh, but I was making a mess. Yeah, well, it was meant to be. Okay. I'm guessing that Pumpkins is the... Pumpkins is the earth, or what could be coins, or... what are those cards? And other... Anyway, other tarot decks. What was the number here? The 2 of Pumpkins reversed. Okay. So right now, you struggle to find balance between your career and personal well-being. You're actually very good at setting boundaries, but we are working a lot right now, so I can see how that would struggle. Know that for every trick, there has to be a treat. Try to find ways to balance work and play before you lose your grasp on both. LMAO, I know. To hold too tightly to one will mean losing the other. So going into your weekend, set aside time for play and leisure and relaxing to get yourself ready for the next weekend when you are exhibiting. Carrie, you're a wonderful energy catalyst. Yes. Okay. Your card for the immediate future of the weekend, I drew 2 on accident. That means it was meant to be. Your next card is also reversed. It is the Queen of Potions. There I am. But reversed. Okay. And I hear UPS coming, so don't be scared if my dogs start barking their heads off. Amazon live streamers get daily deliveries. Okay, The Queen has grown anxious and insecure, clinging to others for validation of her self-worth. She demands the time and attention of others, often seeking praise. That's not you. Be careful, for her mood is prone to boil over faster than an unwatched cauldron. So that is not you, but you're definitely anxious going into the next weekend. You want to get everything right and do it properly. So this next card will help temper that. And that is the Knight of Potions. But it's reversed because of the way I was choosing the cards. So, this weekend, the Knight has grown moody and pretentious, creating thanks dogs, creating drama in your life where none is needed. Their words are hollow as an empty potion bottle. Beware their shifting moods, for flattery may soon turn to jealousy. So this is not your husband. This is someone in your friend circle that's creating some drama, that's taking you away from preparing. And your lessons that you're going to learn this weekend are to set that aside and focus and take care of yourself, because you can't give to the art community until you are full and have no drama. That is my reading. What do you think? So let's finish up over here. Let's turn off our second camera, and I promise you guys that are watching, we're going to learn how to use this better and get this stupid thing out of the way and move the camera up higher so you can see more of my desk. Katie says, oh boy, wow, thank you, that was lovely. Well, we tried. We're going to get this online tarot reading down. So here's the cards that we drew for her. The Two of Pumpkins was reversed. And we probably won't have so many reversals when we figure out a better way to choose the cards for someone else. But the universe wanted those cards to be reversed, and it actually fit pretty well. All right, everybody. Let me give one final attempt. I'll clean up my mess later, I promise. I'm going to put away the Hocus Pocus Tarot. I'm going to end this live stream and go have lunch and finish my tea out of my cat mug. But I want to try and light up this beautiful cottage one more time. It is at the beginning of my carousel. It is the new 2022 line from Limax. Spooky Town. This is the Village Collection, the Witch's Cottage. And I'm trying to troubleshoot why it is turning itself off, because I don't want to recommend a product to you that isn't great. It's supposed to stay on. It's not on a timer. It is plugged in. Yep. Okay, let's try it again. There it is. And it is on. Okay, don't know what I did differently. It likes to be unplugged and replugged back in, I guess. So let me show you how it works. I'm going to purposely unplug it now. So if I was a more experienced live streamer, I would have a power strip near me so I could unplug it from here and not have to turn my back to the camera and mic every time I do that. I'll plan ahead next time a little better. So it came with this cord and this little clippy light bulb that goes inside it. So it looks like you could use it as a candle luminary. I wouldn't. That's not the way it's supposed to be used. You just take this, stick it in there, use the clips to help keep it in so it doesn't fall out. And now I'm going to have trouble getting it back out because I put the clips all the way in. Don't do that. That was really stupid. This may never come out again. Oh well, that's okay. And then you can plug it in and it will light up. It does not make any sounds. Let me show you the box it came in. And here's the list of all the 2022 Spooky Towns. And it came very well packaged, which is why it came to me safely. Here we go. Ah! Whoops, I just tore the box. It has this branded Limax Velcro that you can use to take it out of the box. And then it had perfectly shaped styrofoam to keep the house safe. And I definitely recommend storing this when you're not using it in the original box, because these are collector items. Sadly, I just tore part of the box, but that's okay. That is the Witch's Cottage. Currently $55. I would definitely buy it sooner rather than later because they do tend to sell out as the season goes later on and they don't ever make the same house ever again. So thank you so much for watching. We have more live streams coming up a lot in the next couple months because we are Halloween crazy around here. We'll be talking about adult Halloween books, and I don't mean adult like porno. I mean like for grown-ups. Halloween trivia, horror movie trivia, lots more decor like this, lots more toys. I hope you'll be along for the ride. Don't forget to hit the follow button, and thanks so much for watching.